Hello everyone, I'm Kumi Naidu and welcome to our video series on Artivism. Just as the name suggests, Artivism is where art and activism unites to inspire and transform. For decades, passionate changemakers all over the world have embraced art's power to convey profound messages, spark critical conversations, and inspire action for justice and social change. Enjoy.
In this video, we'll focus on the theme of centering marginalized voices, where artists and activists are amplifying the experiences of refugees, women, and indigenous communities disproportionately affected by threats to the natural systems that support life on Earth. Let's go to Syria, where The Walk originated as a production of Good Chance Theatre and The Walk Productions. At the heart of The Walk is little Amal, a 3.5-meter puppet of a 10-year-old Syrian refugee. In 2021 alone, Amal traveled 8,000 kilometers across 8 countries to carry messages of hope for people displaced by persecution, war, poverty, and the climate and nature crisis, especially children. The creative team behind The Walk collaborated with over 460 local organizations and more than 1,600 artists to deliver public events. Over 30,000 children and young people took part in educational workshops, and 138,000 people interacted and walked with little Amal. Let's go to Bengaluru, India, where the Alli Serona collective identified a glaring lack of bus stops in certain areas, dramatically limiting the mobility of women from the informal workforce. To spark conversation and action, the collective created the Alli Serona bus stop. Much more than an art installation, the interactive mobile bus stop brought decision makers, media, and the larger community face to face with the mobility needs of local women, while also promoting public transportation over private vehicles. The collective efforts yielded significant results as the Bengaluru Metropolitan Transport Corporation launched a new bus route, benefiting 3,000 local residents living in and around Priyanka Nagar and Sighali. The new route will significantly improve their access to employment and educational opportunities, thereby enhancing the overall community well-being. Let's go to the Brazilian Amazon, where the People's Palace Projects is supporting cultural exchange between indigenous and non-indigenous artists, activists, and academics. They have facilitated more than 100 partnership projects across 23 countries, reaching over 1,240,000 people. For example, in 2018, criminals destroyed ancient engravings on the walls of Kamakuaka, a sacred cave site that holds customs, beliefs, and ancestral history for the Wauja people. Specialists from Factum Foundation worked with indigenous partners from the People's Palace Projects to use laser scanning and 3D printing to create an accurate full-sized replica of the cave and its engravings, which will be housed in a cultural center in the heart of Ulupuene village. In 2023, the People's Palace Projects also produced Echoes, an indigenous film festival focusing on land rights struggles and climate impact and celebrating indigenous storytelling. Hosted in London and Paris, the festival featured 18 thought-provoking works from 21 filmmakers representing 13 ethnic groups across 10 regions in Brazil and neighboring countries. These projects are just a few examples of the power of Artivism to raise up marginalized voices.
To learn more about Artivism, the Global Commons, and how you can get involved, visit the Global Commons Alliance, the Community Arts Network, and the Riky Rick Foundation for the promotion of Artivism, and look for ways to bring cultural activism to your own community.